My Lord, Honorable Mr. Justice Sangam Kumar Sahu, the Senior Judge of Odisha High Court, and Honorable Judges of Odisha High Court, Sri Kailash Kumar Kara, Learned Government Advocate, Mr. Prasanna Kumar Padi, Learned Deputy Solicitor General of India for High Court of Odisha, Law Officers of the Advocate General Office, Law Officers of Deputy Solicitor General Office, Officers of the Registry, the Vice President Mr. Karna Karrat, Secretary Mr. Ranjan Kumar Naik, Joint Secretary Mr. Ashok Kumar Apat, Assistant Secretary Mr. Sharad Prasad Tripathi, Assistant Secretary Library Mr. Bhavani Shankar Panigrahi, and other office bearers of the High Court Bar Association, learned senior advocates, and learned members of the bar. My lords, within a short span of time, 3 numbers of members of our bar association have been passed away. With profound grief, I express my heartfelt condolence on the sad demise of late, a very senior advocate of this Honorable Court, the JUGAL KISHORE Tripathi, senior advocate, RAMESH Chandra Das, BANSHIDHAR Das advocates. Let JUGAL KISHORE Tripathi, a senior advocate, was born on 24th June 1936 in the Bhojdaipur session in the district of Dhenkanal. He passed his matriculation from the Sardar Patel High School, Sadashipur, under the Utkal University, and passed 2 years degree course of law in the year 1968. He took advocate's license from the Bar Council of Orissa in February 1969 and joined in the Odisha High Court Bar Association and continuing as a life member of the Odisha High Court Bar Association. Initially, he started his practice as an associate lawyer and the chamber of late Justice S.C. Mahapatra. After a short spell of mutual understanding, joined in the chamber of late S.B. Nanda, senior advocate, and continued as his associate. He has conducted so many cases such as corporate, companies, private and public sector undertakings of the state and the central government departments, and labor and industrial disputes. In the year 1996, he was designated as senior advocate by the Honorable Odisha High Court, and he was elected as a member of the Odisha State Bar Council for a term from 1997 to 2002. He was felicitated by the Bhikari Charan Panda Smriti Sansad, Praful Kumar Dhala Smriti Sansad, and received Madhu Sanman from the Odisha State Bar Council. He breathed his last on 22nd December 2024 at about 5:15 p.m. at the age of 88 years, leaving behind his son, Sri Vibhu Prasad Tripathi, as a practicing advocate in the Honorable High Court of Orissa, and his grandson, Sri Shamchandra Tripathi, advocate, as continuing as executive body member of the High Court Bar Association. Late Ramesh Chandra Das, a member of this bar, was born on 27th March 1930 at village Basantapur, district Kendrapada. He had completed his schooling from Tendakoda High School, Tendakoda, in the district of Kendrapada. He had also completed his graduation in Christ College, Cuttack. After completion of graduation, he obtained his law degree from Madhusudan Law College, Cuttack. Thereafter, he appeared in Orissa Judicial Service in the year 1968 and successfully selected as a joint in the Odisha Judicial Service. After retirement, he enrolled himself as an advocate by the Odisha State Bar Council. During his tenure of practice, he conducted mainly in civil, criminal, and constitutional matters. He is a very amiable and also a very good lawyer. He breathed his last on 6th December 2024 at the age of 95. years. He survived his son, only son, Purnachandra Das, advocate, and grandson, Satyajit Das, advocate. Like Banshidhar Das, a member of this bar, was born on 7th May 1960 at Bilasuni, Niali, in the district of Cuttack. He was the son of Sri Krishna Chandra Das and Srimati Santilata Das. He passed his high school certificate examination from SJ High School, Bilasuni, in the year 1981. He completed his graduation from BJB College, Bhubaneswar, in the year 1985. He obtained his law degree from Capital Law College, Bhubaneswar, in the year 1993. He enrolled as an advocate by the Odisha State Bar Council in the year 2021 and conducted cases in all branches of law. He breathed his last on 30th November 2024 at the age of 64 years. While joining in the mourning and sharing the grief of the members of the bereaved families, relatives, well-wishers, and friends, I, on behalf of the Odisha High Court Bar Association, pray before this Almighty to give enough strength to the grief-stricken members of the bereaved families to bear huge loss and let their soul rest in peace. With these words, I take leave of my lords.
My Lord, Honorable Justice Sangam Kumar Sahu, Senior Judge of the Odisha High Court, my Lords, companion judges, the President of High Court Bar Association, Mr. Vijay Kumar Das, the Deputy Solicitor of India, Mr. Prasanna Kumar Padi, President, Vice President of the High Court Bar Association, Mr. Karunakar Dutt, Secretary, Mr. Ranjan Kumar Nayak, Joint Secretary, Mr. Ashok Kumar Apar, Senior Advocate of the High Court Bar Association, members of the registry, brothers and sister advocates, and central and state government advocates, and my junior friends. We are gathered here today to express our heartfelt condolence at the sad demise of late advocate, late JUGAL KISHORE TRIPATHY, senior advocate, Mr. Ramesh Chandra Das and BANSHIDHAR Das, member of the High Court Bar Association. Late JUGAL KISHORE TRIPATHY, senior advocate, was born on 24th of June 1936 in Bhojadipur Shasan in the district of Dhenkanal. He passed his matriculation from Sardar Patel High School, Sadashivapur. He passed his LLB and started in year 1968. After getting bar license in February 1969, he joined the Odisha High Court Bar Association and continued as a life member of the Odisha High Court Bar Association till death. Initially, he started his practice as an associate lawyer in the chamber of late Justice S.C. Mahapatra, and after a short spell, he joined the chamber of late S.P. Nanda, senior advocate, and continued as his associate till he started his independent practice. He conducted many cases for corporate houses, private and public sector undertakings of the state and other central state government advocate, and he was advisor to many labor organizations and trade unions of the state. In 1996, he was designated as senior advocate by the Honorable Odisha High Court and was elected as a member of the Odisha State Bar Council for a term from 1997 to 2002. He was felicitated by late Bhikari Charan Pandit Smriti Sanchad, Prafulla Kumar Adhal Smriti Sanchad, and received Madhu Sanman from the Odisha State Bar Council. He breathed his last on 22nd of December 2024 at about 5:15 p.m. at the ripe age of 88 years, living behind his son Sri Vibhu Prasad Tripathi and practicing advocate in the Honorable High Court of Orissa, and the grandson Sri Shyam Sundar Tripathi, advocate, who is now executive member of the Odisha High Court Bar Association. Sri Ramesh Chandra Das, a member of this bar, was born on 27th March 1930 at village Basantpur in the district of Kendrapada. He had completed his schooling from Tendakuda High School, Tendakuda, in the district of Kendrapada. He has also completed his graduation in the Christ College, Cuttack, and after completion of graduation, he obtained his law degree from Madhusudan Law College, Cuttack. Thereafter, he appeared in Odisha Judicial Service in 1968 and successfully selected and joined Odisha Judicial Service. After retirement, he enrolled himself as an advocate by the Odisha State Bar Council. During his tenure as advocate by the Odisha State Bar Council, during his tenure of practice, he conducted many civil, criminal, constitutional, and revenue matters, and he breathed his last on 6th of December 2024 at the age of 95 years. He is survived by his only son, Chandra Das, advocate, and grandson, Satyajit Das, who is also an advocate. Sri BANSHIDHAR Das, a member of Bar, was born on 7th May 1960 at Bilasuni, nearly in the district of Kotak, and he was the son of Sri Krishnachandra Das and Srimati Santilata Das. He passed his high school certificate examination from SG High School, Bilasuni, in the year 1981. He completed his graduation from BJP College, Bhubaneswar, in the year 1985, and he obtained his law degree from Capital Law College, Bhubaneswar, in the year 1993. He enrolled as an advocate by the Odisha State Bar Council in the year 2021 and conducted cases in all branches of law, and he breathed his last on 30th of November 2024 at the age of 64. I, on behalf of the Learned Advocate General of Odisha and other law officers of the state of Odisha and government advocate, express our heartfelt condolence for shared demise of late Justice JUGAL KISHORE TRIPATHY, Senior Advocate, Sri Ramesh Chandra Das, Advocate, and Sri BANSHIDHAR Das, Advocate. I pray to God that their soul may rest in peace. May God give strength and courage to the bereaved family to withstand this loss.
My esteemed colleagues on the bench, Sri P.K. Padi, Learned Deputy Solicitor General, Government of India, Sri Vijay Kumar Das, Learned President, Vice President, Secretary, and other office bearers of Orissa High Court, KISHORE, Learned Government Advocate, Learned Senior Advocates, members of the legal fraternity, members of registry, ladies and gentlemen. Srimad Bhagavad Gita, chapter 2, sloka number 27 speaks that Jatasya hi dhruva mrityu, dhruva janma mrutasya cha, tasmat apariharjyarthe na tvam sachitum maharsi. We all know that certain is death for the born and certain is the birth for the dead. Our time in this world is limited, and eventually all of us will end up one day. But it is always painful when it happens to someone, those who are close to our hearts and someone we know. Today, it is with a deep sense of grief we assemble here to offer condolences on the sad demise of three learned members of our Orissa High Court Bar Association, namely late Jugal Kishore Tripathi, Senior Advocate, who breathed his last on 22nd December 2024 at the age of 89 years, late Ramesh Chandra Das, who breathed his last on 6th December 2024 at the age of 95 years, and late BANSHIDHAR Das, who breathed his last on 30th November 2024 at the age of 64 years. The greatest strength of legal profession is the faith of people in it. Faith, confidence, and acceptability cannot be commanded. Those have to be earned. The day when we enter this profession, we don't have knowledge how many years God will permit us to continue in this profession. Some leaves legal profession after a few years, adopts some other profession. Some get judicial service, some become sick and are compelled to stop practice. But very few are lucky to be in this profession for 40 to 50 years to serve the people and the institution. Every lawyer who has become successful in this profession has his own struggle days, source of inspiration, commitment, which a very few might be knowing. These are to be preserved and told to the younger lawyers, which should motivate them to march ahead. Life is an opportunity to be an example to others by setting exemplary standards. Opportunity do not happen, we have to create them. In the legal profession, there are innumerable qualities that a person need to know to be a good advocate, like humility, patience, kindness, a strong work ethics, enthusiasm to constantly learn and improve oneself. He has to withstand a lot of pressures and stand up bravely against all obstacles. I am reminded of a few words of a saint who, while speaking about the significance of Lord Rama, people worship Lord Rama not because of his success in life, but for the gracefulness with which he conducted the most difficult moments. That is what is valued. That is the highest value in one's life. It is not the question how much you have, but what you did. What happened or what it did not happen, whatever happened, how did you conduct yourself? That determines the quality who you are. Our values are ultimately our greatest wealth, and we must never forget the same. The biggest quality of a human being is that we do not need to remember them, but they remain alive in our memories. Each member of the bar and even the bench can enjoy abundance of goodwill and affection from others with sheer hard work and a heart filled with humility. Life asked Death, Death, why do people love me and hate you? Death responded, because you are a beautiful lie and I am a painful truth. We only live once, but if we do it right, once is enough. My colleagues and I express our profound anguish and share the sentiments expressed by Sri Das, the learned President of the High Court Bar Association, Sri Kaur, learned Government Advocate. Sri Das and Sri Kaur have stated the life sketch of all the three lawyers in brief. I think it apposite not to repeat it again. But at the same time, I can say that as I know personally, late JUGAL KISHORE Tripathi had a long-standing practice and he has earned a different identity at the bar and in the legal fraternity. When the High Court was celebrating 75th year, there was a program on 28th April 2023, that is on the last day, at the Orissa Judicial Academy, where the High Court of Orissa felicitated the advocate generals, the lawyers who have completed 50 years of practice. In that felicitation program, I had the opportunity to felicitate Sri J.K. Tripathi, senior advocate. When his name was announced, looking at his age and that he was taking the help of a walking stick, I went down from the dais to felicitate him there. But he said, I will go to the stage. And he told me, to Bapa chali galani, mo sangamane bi sabu galani, mu ekutia rahi jaichi. And he then came walking to the dais with support of others. That showed his willpower. Last time I met him on 10/10/2024 when he was honored with Vishwanath Prasad Samman by Honorable Justice C.T. Ravi Kumar, Judge Supreme Court of India, in the august presence of Justice K.B. Vishwanathan, Judge Supreme Court of India, and our Chief Justice and many sitting as well as retired judges of our court, other courts, and many dignitaries. He was a close friend of my father, late Sarat Chandra Sahu, my senior, late Manoranjan Panda, and he used to visit our chambers. When I came to know his sad demise day before yesterday, immediately his smiley face and blessing eyes came to my mind. See, Tripathi was a spiritual minded person. As far as late Ramesh Chandra Das, after his superannuation from the judicial service, he joined the profession and was practicing before this court as well as in different subordinate courts. Sri Banshidhar Das, after the completion of service career, recently joined the bar in the year 2021. The death of these three learned members of the bar has created a vacuum in the legal fraternity, which is very difficult to fill up. And it is also an irreparable loss to their families, friends, colleagues, and relatives who have to bear this spill over agony. With heavy heart, on behalf of my sister and my brother judges, and on behalf of the High Court, and on my own behalf, I express our heartfelt condolences to the families of late Jugal Kishore Tripathi, Sri Ramesh Chandra Das, Sri Banshidhar Das, and pay our deepest homage to the departed souls. We also pray the Almighty to give strength and courage to the members of the bereaved families to bear the irreparable loss. As a mark of respect to the departed soul, let us observe 2 minutes silence by standing. The court work will remain suspended for the rest of the day.